like all of you to help me welcome maybe the greatest female golfer of all time. As you see right here, Annika Sorenstam.
Professional golfer Annika Sorenstam is spending time with her local fans today.
And she's offering some guidance on playing the game. Fox 2's Jason Carr has more from Bloomfield Hills.
Hundreds pack Carl's Golfland on a flawless day to see the closest thing to a flawless player.
This afternoon at Carl's Golfland on Telegraph Road, the #1 women's golfer in the world held a clinic, and Fred McLeod was there.
Sweden's gift of golf, Annika Sorenstam, a Hall of Famer, handed out free lessons today. She talked about how to warm up, how to practice, and how to aim for a target.
I think the key when you're on the range always to pick a target. You know, here you have some great photographers, so right here. A lot to choose from, so.
And yes, it's okay for Annika to hand out a lesson to even the most macho, long-driving guy out here.
Time to check in with our sports director, Don Shane, at Carl's Golfland. Donnie?
You played golf today or what?
No, I did not play golf. I emceed the clinic with Annika. Annika Sorenstam was here today giving a clinic for a whole bunch of people, and she was absolutely fantastic. She is the #1 women's player in the world, and she interacted so well with the crowd and showed them a lot of stuff, and I was fortunate enough to emcee the event. I talked to Annika afterwards, asked her what's the toughest thing about being so successful on the LPGA Tour.
I think the traveling part is what gets to me. I mean, I'm on the road about 200 days a year, and it's kind of nice when you get home to sleep in your own bed and just wake up in the morning and have kind of your regular routines. But really what keeps me going is, you know, I love what I do, and I love the competition, and you know, there's a few more goals I like to achieve, so that's what keeps me going and keeps me practicing.
When you were a little kid, did you ever envision it being this successful? Did you ever envision being what you are today?
No, and I still have to pinch myself. I mean, when I joined the tour, eventually I thought, you know, it would be great to win one event. You know, I never really thought that I couldn't do more than that, and all of a sudden here I'm standing with 67 wins on the LPGA and, you know, over 80 worldwide. It's been incredible, so I feel very fortunate.
Just an incredible golfer and athlete, the best of our generation. That's a look at sports live from Carl's. I'm Don Shane. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, thank you, Don. See you later.
The #1 women's golfer in the world, Annika Sorenstam, put on a fabulous clinic at Carl's Golfland this afternoon. I was fortunate to emcee it. What this woman has accomplished is amazing. She's won 80 times around the world, is truly one of the greatest athletes of our generation. She pulled 6 or 7 fans out of the stands to work with them for a few minutes. She was informative. She was humorous. Of course, she went through her bag, hitting a lot of golf balls, all of them nearly perfectly. I asked her if she ever dreamed as a kid that one day she would be #1 in the world.
I still have to pinch myself. I mean, when I joined the tour, eventually I thought, you know, it would be great to win one event. You know, I never really thought that I couldn't do more than that, and all of a sudden here I'm standing with 67 wins on the LPGA and, you know, over 80 worldwide. It's been incredible, so I feel very fortunate.
And when you're not playing golf, how does Annika relax, and what does she do?
Well, she likes to hang out at home. I mean, I'm quite a homey person, maybe because I'm on the road all the time. I love to cook. I love different sports. I love to hang out with my friends, and I don't really play golf when I'm off.
How humble. She says she hoped to win one time.
Wow. She did all right.
80 wins later. Amazing. Terrific lady.
That's the latest from Action News. We thank you for joining us tonight.
And in case there was any debate about the greatest golf movie of all time, Annika says she has the answer. Best golf movie, Caddyshack, Tin Cup, or Happy Gilmore?
Happy Gilmore.
Why?
It's just really funny. I like Adam Sandler. He's a funny guy.
In Bloomfield Hills, Dupper McMulligan, Fox 2 News.
Carlos Meneras, Detroit Free Press golf writer, joins us now here on Michigan Golf Weekly. Carlos, Annika Sorenstam, greatest golfer woman, perhaps of all time. She was in town recently doing a nice little clinic over at Carl's. How cool was that?
That was great, Jeff. I mean, they really scored a coup there having her come. They usually get some sort of tour pros coming through, Rocco Media, so forth, when the Buick opens in town. But having Annika there, someone of her stature, is really uncommon, and she had a great clinic. They had about 700 people. It was great.
She was there for Callaway Golf. The Callaway folks said, hey, This is the biggest crowd they've ever had for an event like this with Annika. Annika was great. She was very, very relaxed. What does that say about golf in the Detroit area?
Well, I think it says that people are starving for that kind of star power. I mean, we don't have an LPGA tournament anymore. The closest thing we have is the Jamie Farr in Toledo. She's going to play in it, but it's the first time in a while. So we need more events like that.
Carlos Meneras, Detroit Free Press golf writer, thanks for joining us here on Michigan Golf Weekly.
Welcome back to Lesson on Golf, here with Annika Sorenstam. Annika, out of all you've accomplished in golf, what's left? Does it ever get boring, like trying to find new challenges, new goals? You played in the Guys Tour, you did fairly well. You won about everything there is. You retired today, you go right into the Hall of Fame as soon as possible. What keeps you going?
Well, I love the game. I love to play. I love to compete, and I still have things I like to achieve. And winning majors is on my list. But deep down, there's a part of me that believes I can get better. So that's what I'm working on, just trying to find the next level.